we got a memo from Takano. Hey, book about striking out batters. Let's go. In Shimizu, how to improve training. And Furiuchi Senpai from the Lions. We got another how to improve training. That's cool. I don't think I've seen that before, or I haven't noticed. What is up? We are back. Just finished out graduation, heading on to the Spring Koshien for the first time. Got that to look forward to. Scrimmage or stretch with the music note? We'll take the music note. Aranami's birthday. Future King of Japan. Oh, Japan's playing the WBC. And they won. Let's go. Wonder if any of our guys were on the team. Perhaps influenced by the success of the Japanese national team, everyone is practicing with more enthusiasm than normal. That's awesome. So let's head into Koshien. On the way to Osaka. Oh, the draw is coming up soon. Okay. And we'll double check our lineup, see if anything really moved with all the training. If anybody kind of bumped them their way into the lineup or switching things around, we'll see. I want to check on some of those books we just got. So yeah, in between, we got gifts from some of the alumni players. That was a new one that I hadn't seen before. It's really cool. Or is that just to the manager, maybe? And it helps with training? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. How to strike out batters. Can we give it to... Oh, we're out of them for Tanaka. That stinks. We can go Kigawa. Actually, I might hold on to that one. Well, no, because anybody could use it. Sorry, I know I'm getting weird here. We'll go Kigawa. Yeah, I ran out of books to use for Tanaka. So these might have been the like how to train where we get the extra arrows. That's cool. Control. Go see Uemo play? Neat. Got our first match booked. Moving day. I don't know what that means. If that's like us going to Osaka. We'll start training there for the next week. I wonder if that's what that is. Get. Got a second helping. Something boosted for him. Yep. All right, we're in Osaka. Sweet. It's finally here. With Koshien Stadium right before our eyes, the players seem to be staying focused. Starting today, my training environment will change, and the level of attention I receive from those around me will increase significantly. Let's do our best and stay here for as long as possible. So yeah, we get training boost by being here. That's sick. Oh, I lost convenience store. I kind of wanted to use that one for like some mood boost, get everybody's spirits up. What day is it? Well, it's White Day, right? She always asks me every year. I feel like the trade-off for some of the menuing getting repetitive is like you end up playing more like meaningful games. You kind of can go through like the RPG stuff and the story stuff early when you're losing a lot, and then you can start focusing on the winning later and ignore all the repetitive prompts. It is what it is. All right, only a 5-game tournament, but I bet it's all great teams. Well, we got a mid-tier, so maybe not. Team from Hiroshima. All right, so we might get our first win on this field. Oh, I forgot to set. I can set my lineup now, but I forgot to look and double check. Oh, Tanaka's not in good spirits. That's not good. Yeah, Aranami's up to B speed. He's going to be our leadoff guy. Hariyama hitting second. Kato hitting third. I like Nogami hitting cleanup. I do eventually want Hasegawa probably hitting second. Him and Aranami are 1-2 at some point, but maybe I should move Aranami back so I can get him maybe some more RBI opportunities, but otherwise, yeah, I'm good with that. And Kudo went up to B contacts on both in his first year. Good for him. Ishida looking great off the bench. So is Akiyama. Tano. All right, cool. Yeah, we got a solid squad. I feel like those two could be interchangeable. I'll leave Hasegawa so he gets a few more at-bats. I'm good with that. Yeah, we got a good lineup. There's C squad. Not a lot of power hitting. We should stand a pretty good chance here. Let me see how this. Yep, that should be a pretty decent combo. Oh, Makudo. Gotta get to those. Got a good ground ball pitcher. Catch him looking. Love it. Let's see if we can do some damage now. Feeling good after the winter. Oh.
ワンボールワンストライク。これが3球目。切れていきます。ファウル。ボールカウントはワンボールツーストライクです。大きく外れていきます。打ちました。ワンバウンドヒットになりました。
Lead off single. Good enough.
先制のランナーが出塁していきます。ノーアウトランナー一塁です。バッターは2番に入っている春山。ヒットでランナーを一塁に置いています。
Oh, bad swing. Gotta be more patient than that.
掴んでワンアウトです。バッターは3番ライトの加藤。ワンアウトになっています。初球空振りです。打ちました。
Oh, we get doubled up like that.
二塁アウト。 一塁転送はアウトダブルプレー。
That's not good. Giving up way too many hits. There we go. Yeah, we'll give Tanaka the short outing today. I'm good with that. We have a lead. His mood's not quite in it.
そして打席には広池が入ります。さあ、得点圏に
He's
ラ
got
ンナーを背
Yosuke
負
to
った
follow
場
him
面
up.
です。
I feel good about it.
空振り、いいコースに投げ込んでいます。ここはあっという間に追い込んでいます。このピンチ、見逃しです。バッターボックスには代打の今村。
Bringing in a pinch hitter.
ストライク、ストレートが決まっています。内へ食い込んできましたが、これは外れます。さあ、3球目は何か。いい角度で落ちてきました。ストライクです。ワンボールツーストライクと追い込んでいます。このピンチ、見事三振を奪いました。踏ん張っ。そしてバッターボックスには川島が入っています。さあ、ツーアウトながらまだピンチは出していません。決まった外いっぱい。すぐに追い込みました。空振り三振。ここは投げ勝ちました。アウト、スリーアウトです。ピンチを切り抜けました。ランナーで。
Nice, we can do it again.
バッターボックスには先発の石塚が入っています。さあ、得点圏にランナーを置いた場面です。思わずバットが出たような形です。ストライクを先行させていきます。外の球打った。ボテボテの当たり。サード取った。一塁アウト。ランナー二塁はそのままです。そして打席には山中が入ります。さあ、ツーアウトにはなりましたが、ピンチは続きます。素晴らしいコントロールで決めてきます。ここはあっという間に追い込んでいます。ツーアウトながらランナー二塁。バッターボックスには山中。なんとしてもここでこのピンチ、見逃しでなんとかここはバッターは3番の後藤。先ほどの打席はショートゴロに倒れています。ヒットでランナーを一塁に置いています。真ん中打ちました。
Just like that.
ファーストランナーセカンド回って三塁に向かう。ファーストランナー三塁回ってホームを狙う。ファーストランナー
First, let's go.
黒金。今のバッティングご覧いただきましょう。黒金、追加点のチャンスを迎えています。初球から際どいコースをついてきます。ライト線、これは大きい。ライン際ですが、ここは打ち上げています。掴んでワンアウト。ボールは中継。ワンアウトランナー二塁になりました。そしてバッターボックスには山浦が入っています。さあ、アウトカウントが1つ増えましたが、なおもチャンスは続きます。 コースは甘かったんですがバットに当たりません。しっかり捉えた。ワンバウンドヒットになりました。
Score one.
セカンドランナーサードキャンバスを蹴った。中継にボールが送られる。セカンドランナーホームイン。バッターランナーは二塁まで進みました。ここで期待に応え。
Late game, Kurogane surge. That's how we do it. 掴んでツーアウト。そして打席には長谷川が入ります。さあツーアウトながら得点圏にランナーは打ちました。ナイス。ワンバウンドヒットになりました。セカンドランナー三塁を回った。二塁へ送球。セカンドランナーホームイン。バッターランナーは二塁まで進みました。 Don't care if it's not a safe situation. We're bringing in the closer. That 7 ERA feels like artificially high from some of those tough games we had in the fall. Batter は守備交代から起用されている佐野。黒金、大きく点差をつけて最終回を迎えています。 打ちました。このフライはどうだ、落ちるか。センターが取りました。One down。バッターは6番レフトの川島。先ほどの打席、最後は空振り三振に倒れています。ワンアウトランナーありません。見極められました。ツーボールです。Two balls, come on. Both close. 強気に攻めて空振り。これでスリーボール。さあ5球目は何か。Lame。フルカウントになりました。このボール。初球ボール。 This stretch is a lot faster. I just got thrown off. It's like the same motion, just faster. There we go. There's two down. Love it. Seriously squeezing me hard. That's very small strike zone on that one. All right. That's our first win in the big stadium. Granted, this isn't the Koshien tournament. It's not the summer, but it's still going to be good for us. Gives us some good reputation. Pays well. These are big wins. You know what? I want to make sure I get this one in. We'll just do kind of a hodgepodge. I just want to make sure I get my music note day in. See if we can get some moods up. Hopefully. Let's look for some practice methods on breaking balls. I like that. Oh yeah, Tanaka got a bump. Let's go. All right, team from Osaka is considered strong. I feel like we can still take them. It's not prestigious or super prestigious, so I feel like we definitely still got a chance. Like we should be better. They're playing all second years. We've got some first years in the lineup.
今大会最も
Interesting looking pitcher.
1回の表バッターは荒波。
He's not in a good mood.
さあ
158's not like horrible for us.
注目の立ち上がり大きく変化させてきました。
Late breaker. Late slow breaker.
2球目打ちました。センター
Dang
掴
it.
んでワンアウト。
That was a good hit.
さあ先ほどのバッターは2番に入っている春山。まずはワンアウトを取っています。インサイド打ちました。ライトに取りました。ツーアウトです。
Sick.
これが先バッターは3番
That's funny.
加藤。ツーアウトになっています。この回の黒金たった3球でツーアウトになっています。次が2球目。切れていきます。ファウル。
Scary.
ワンボールワンストライクです。ボールになります。
There we go. Not sliding for that one.
伸びていく伸びていく。入ったホームラン。先制ホームランです。
Yeah, they want to get ripped off again.
見せてくれました。
Good swing for the fences.
バッターボックスは4番の野上。黒金見事先制点を挙げています。さあ初球は何か。最初は変化球できました。インサイド落ちました。右中間に強い打球。これはどうか。右中間真ん中破りました。一塁蹴って二塁に向かう。バッターランナーは二塁到達。ランナーで
Part of this lineup is looking nasty now. They're just getting a lot of talent up here. Oh, she got that one. All right, let's get a lead. Better than last time. So we can pitch.
高槻中央1回の裏の黒金。マウンドに上がるのは先発の田中。
He's moved in a better spot. That's good.
中川が打席に入ります。まずは追いつくためにもこの先頭バッターを出していきたいところです。速いボールで追い込みます。ファウルになります。打ちました。センターに抜ける。
Smallest of
先
gaps.
頭バッターを出してしまいました。ノーアウトランナー一塁です。バッターは2番に入っている福士。ヒットでランナーを一塁に置いています。ランナースタート。キャッチャー送球して盗塁成功です。この場面で盗塁を決められてしまいました。
Oh, sorry about that.
内のボール打った。さあ面白い当たりになった。ここはフライになっています。掴んで
Oh, Mal, thank you for the follow.
ワンアウトランナー二塁になりました。そしてバッターボックスには大関が入っています。さあワンアウトになりましたが得点圏にはランナーが残っています。低めチェンジアップ決まりました。す
Sinker.
ぐに追い込みました。いい当たり。センターの前に落ちました。ヒット。同点のランナーが三塁を回った。セカンドランナーホームイン。大関バッテリーは警戒していた。バッターは4番セカンドの三堀。黒金先制直後のイニングでしたが同点にされています。もちろん併殺狙い、外に逃げるようなボールでした。空振り、ワンボールツーストライクと追い込みました。ファウルになります。
Get to that.
打った。ヒットになった。 チになりました。
Oh,
ランナー二塁一塁。
I'll start with the sinker.
勝ち越しのランナーを背負った場面です。
Go. Change up inside.
インサイド打った。ボテボテ。抜けた。
Dang it.
セカンドランナー帰れば勝ち越し。
No way he gets
ホ
it.
ームに送球。セカンドランナーホームイン。
Oh, he's gonna get him though. All right.
タッチはアウト。
Got him being greedy.
平井はここはうまく打ち返された。バッターボックスは6番の沢崎。プロガネ、この回逆転を許しています。引っ張った。春山。
Alright.
一塁アウトで3アウトチェンジです。
Alright, 2 outs isn't or 2 runs isn't horrible. Oh, you want me to leave the replays on? Sorry, I kind of just blow through. Let's go, boys. That's huge.
そして打席には柳沢が入ります。さあ、追加点のチャンスです。
Oh,
まずは変化
careful
球。
of that.
空振りになります。2球目は何で来るか。ピッチャー取った。アウト。ワンアウトです。そしてバッターボックスには長谷川が入っています。さあ、アウトカウントが1つ増えましたが、チャンスはまだ。引っ張った。これはサードライナー。そして打席には工藤が入ります。さあ、ツーアウトにはなりましたが、なおもチャンスは続きます。初球時。
Down. Let's slide for another one.
最後はレフトフライ。掴んで3アウトです。
Third one of those this game.
プロガネ、得点には至りませんでした。6対
That was a waste. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll pinch him. Yep, perfect.
打順は2番春山。チャンスが広がっています。プロガネ、その点差を広げて初球から打っていった。
That one's getting
レ
down.
フトが打球を追う。ワンバウンドヒットになった。バックホームする。レフト前ヒット。春山、今日の初ヒットがここで出ました。そしてバッターボックスには加藤が入っています。さあ、なおもチャンスで満塁。また初球。さあ、面白い当たりになっている。ワンバウンドヒットになった。
Kind of wanted bases loaded for Cap, but
サードランナーがホームに帰ってきました。
I'll take two
そして
easy
セカンド
runs.
ランナーも三塁回って今ホームイン。加藤、見事なタイムリーツーベース。8対4。これでリードは4点となりました。
Alright,
期
here
待
we
に
go.
応えるバッティングを見せました。点差を広げます。この追加点は理想的にことが運んだと言ってもいいでしょう。
180 off the bat. That's huge. It's so hard hit.
バッターボックスは5番の野上。プロガネ、この回2点を入れています。さあ、4点をリードし初球打ち。
Scored one.
ヒットになりました。サードランナーホームイン。
Power swing just kind of sliced it off the end. That's fine. There we go. There's Kurogane ball. Yeah, this game it looks fantastic. It plays fantastic. Such a big fan of this one. Love this game. Running it up. Love it. Yoshida in there. Ah, nothing. I always think it's a cool feature when we play at Koshien that you see the other teams in the tournament in the stands in the background. I love that angle, or like I love how that looks.
今日はまだ当たりがありません。プ 黒金、大きく点差をつけて最終回を迎えています。厳しいコースに投げ込んでいきます。
Get him with the screwball. I feel like he's gonna take this. No, he swung. All right. Catch him in high and in. Got away with one. But I blew that by him.
7番バッター安田。先ほどの打席、最後は空振り三振に倒れています。インサイド落ちました。この打球は落ちそうだ。ヒットになった。
That first step.
これが今日の初ヒット。ワンアウトランナー一塁となりました。バッターは8番キャッチャーの山中。今日はまだ当たりがありません。ヒットでランナーを一塁に置いています。アウトコース打ちました。ここはフライになっています。取って
weak contact. More.
バッターは途中からマウンドに上がっている花田。ツーアウトになっています。 外に決まりました。ノーボールツーストライク。3球目打ちました。
Oh, they stay alive.
ワンバウンドヒットになりました。黒金ピンチになりました。ツーアウトランナー二塁一塁。打順は1番に帰ります。バッター中川。今日は盗塁を1つ成功させています。ヒットでランナー二塁一塁。次が3球目。これはよく見ました。 ツーアウトながらランナーは一塁二塁。バッターボックスには中川。なんとしてもここ決まって見逃しの三振。試合終了。黒金2回戦突破です。ここまで
Huge win against a good team. Oh, that was big for us. Where'd Aranami get a special? All right, laser arm, love that. Yanagisawa hit a bad ball. Okay, cool. Hasegawa gets good against fastballs. All right, we like that. Tanaka get anything good? Stamina and fastball control. All right, love that. Sweet. That was a productive game for us. All right, on to the quarters. I feel like this is going to be such a huge stepping stone for us. I'll take the fielding. All right, playing a powerhouse. Still not a prestigious, so I feel like we still got to, like, should be in good shape. Yosuka's not quite in the best shape either. I think we get a day off after today, so yeah, hopefully we can get some good recovery.
連日非常に熱い戦いが続いています。ここ阪神甲子園球場。春の甲子園大会準々決勝の模様をお届けいたします。
Let's do some damage.
1回の表、バッターは荒波。さあ、注目の立ち上がりです。初球打ち、レフトが前に出る。
That's the start we're looking for.
あっという間にレフトへ。
You can make it too.
打ったバッターは一塁蹴って二塁に向かう。バッターランナーは二塁まで進みました。先制のランナーが出塁していきます。黒金、先制のチャンスを迎えています。初球打ち。
They'll score one. That's the start we're looking for.
三塁を回っていく。セカンドランナーホームイン。バッターランナー。
Yeah, I agree. It does look fantastic.
1点を先制しました。1対0。
And I'm a big fan of the way it plays as well.
期待を裏切らないバッティングを見せてくれました。ここで先制。
This is Pro Baseball Spirits, Professional Baseball Spirit. I'm playing the 24-25 version now, waiting for the 26 to come out worldwide. I jumped on that early. Could have feasted there. Yeah, I think so too. Get through. Yep. That's why we hit for power. You make up a bad strike with good power. Swinging at that. Or that. Dang it.
そしてバッターボックスには山浦が入っています。さあワンアウトになりましたが、初球時ワンバウンドヒットになりました。サードランナーホームイン。黒金。期待に応えるバッティング。打席には6番バッターの柳沢。黒金この回2点を入れています。さあ打ちました。
Ranked.
伸びていくどうだ。
3-run shot. Get the off the wall. Oh, that would have been huge. So I personally just, especially if we're talking this game mode, I think it's more fun than the show. Like, I think this is better than any franchise or Road to the Show that MLB has, but I find this to be particularly engaging. And it's easy to get invested. Got it up to 5. We like that. Let's go Tanaka.
Nakao が打席に入ります。点差を詰めるには先頭バッターの出塁も重要になってきます。さあ2球目は何か。ファウルになります。
You know, I don't think so. I don't think it's Masahiro, because this game does have like regens of MPB players, and I think Masahiro's in the game data. Like, I think you can get him as like a legend, but I don't think he is a Masahiro Tanaka regen.
コーナーの隅にコントロールしてきました。あっという間に2ストライクです。ファースト空振り三振。盗塁成功。打順は3番三田。
I just got the strikeout.
ワンアウトランナー2塁です。これではバットが出ません。ストライクです。打ちました。セカンド正面のゴロ。長谷川一塁へ2アウトになりました。バッターは4番の神宮。
Well, you know, I wouldn't say they're not competing with the show, considering they are doing a worldwide release soon. I mean, it might not be MLB licensed, but it is a simulation-style baseball game to a degree. I would say the feel is a lot arcadier, so I don't know if people are going to take issue with that when they play it. Game modes. There's a franchise mode. There's a star player, or like they call it star player, like Road to the Show. There is their version of Diamond Dynasty, like a card collecting game, and like with online play. And then this is the high school mode. I only give up one. That's not too bad. Wait, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. This is not the full worldwide. This is the older. This is like the 2-year-old game. Yeah, I could say that. Little gold 2Ks are like, and I feel like it feels a little bit for me like old EA, like kind of PS2 era kind of floatiness. So some people could take issue with that, but it doesn't really bother me just because everything else is so good. Once you get used to it, you get used to it. I feel like the hitting is fairly comfortable, so I'm not really bothered. Yeah, I do. It's a lot because us people will call out the fact that you can see where the ball line is going, and I understand that feels easy, but because the PCI portion of the bat is so much smaller, it's a lot less forgiving that it kind of evens itself out. I wouldn't say it's like that much easier to hit in this than it is the show, because the show gives you such a forgiving window. Like if you were to match the PCI up with the actual size of the bat, it's so much bigger. You could turn off the ball tracer. Oh, okay. I haven't even seen that, but I believe it. I haven't really dug too deep in the menus just because it is all in Japanese. Oh, that was filthy. No blood, there we go. Tatsumi get on? Okay, Ross, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Yeah, I knew there's like a ton of options. Like I said, I just haven't played around too much with them. But yeah, I know like it gets pretty nasty. Like I've seen some clips of like the real speed and just how quick it comes in. It's like, yeah, no, that doesn't look fun. Which is one thing I always say about like sports games is like sports game fan or players always say they want realism, except for every time you introduce realism, it comes across as like not fair. They want to be able to like break the game. They want exceptionalism in a realistic environment. I feel like it's what sports game fans want. Okigawa. Let's get some run support here.
先ほどの打席はセカンドゴロ、併殺打となって打ちました。ヒットになった。これで3安打猛打賞。ワンアウトランナー二塁一塁。バッターは4番キャッチャーの野上。さあしっかりとつないでチャンスの場面を迎えています。黒金追加点のチャンスを迎えています。ストレート打った。
Oh, come on, Nagami. Need better from you, the captain of this team. Yes, it is. Like it's on the web page and the PS Store listing that Haikyuu no Kiseki High School Baseball is in the Worldwide 26. So yeah. Yeah, right now the goal on this kind of stream series is we're going to try to win the Summer Koshien with this Kurogane squad before that game comes out and then start a new save there. Very rarely, yeah, there's so much variety. I mean, there's like hundreds of swings. And I don't know what the number is on the pitching motions, but there's a lot of them. And yeah, I'll see some that just freak me out. Yeah, I get you there. I feel like when the new one comes out on this one, I'm probably gonna do a pretty big like marathon stream thing. Oh, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely reminiscent of old NCAA. And honestly, maybe if you're really into it, new NCAA, I just have struggled to get into the new games. Like I would rather go back and play like a 11 through 13 era or 14 era than play the 25, 26, 27. But that's just me. Yeah, I just struggle with the new gameplay. And maybe it's just because I'm old and old dogs don't like to learn new tricks. But it's like, you know, I was talking to one of my buddies who's better than me at that sort of stuff. And he was like, oh, yeah, you know, you got to do all the pre-snap adjustments and pick where your blockers are. I was like, man, I miss when you could just call a play, snap it, and just play the game. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to, like, if you want to say, well, that's realism, it's like, cool, then I don't need realism. I want fun. And to me, like, just having your line collapse as soon as you snap the ball isn't fun. Oh, come on, Oka. Down and in. There we go. Didn't want to walk a pinch hitter. Number 18 on their roster can't be their best player. Because numbers are dictated by position. So like 1 through 9 on the roster are like that's the starters in every position. And then 10 and on is usually some combination of like how likely they are to play, basically how reliable they are as backups. Like you kind of earn the higher of the bench numbers. So I always make my closer 10. And usually I'll have like my bullpen kind of round out the early numbers. 18 in professional. So like once you get to NPB, 18 is the ace number, but in high school it's just number 1. They're the starting pitcher. And I know the 18 thing, it comes down to like one very specific player who wore 18 and basically just set that. You know, basically what 23 is over here by one guy establishing that number. Yeah, so I think I heard for summer tournament real life, I think it was like Okinawa starts theirs early. And they, like their regional had gotten started. There's a dub. Good school song. We didn't win the tournament. I guess just a big enough win. That's cool. Yep, that is absolutely correct. It's one of the coolest ones in sports. I'm actually thinking about doing like maybe like a watch along for like early rounds, or I mean we'll see how it goes, but maybe jump on and because Sports Bowl is a streaming site that has all or like the big Japanese high school games for free. Like no VPN needed. You can just jump on and watch. So I was thinking about maybe doing like a watch along party. Okay, I guess that's in every game. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just tournament finals. That's cool. AR, thank you for the likes. Welcome. Juice Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad. And thank you for the likes. Do I like it better than the show? Personally, I think I have a little bit more fun. I'm not a show hater by any means. Like, I've played a lot of it. But yeah, it's just being kind of a nice change up. And I think I engage more with this high school mode than I do with anything in the show. I went through the quarters. It's a good recovery day. That and studies. Gotta keep that up. All right, into the semis. Got a strong team. Awari High. We can take them. Yeah, personally, I think I do. And a lot of it just being like the presentation and just like all the extras. The fact that you get more than just menuing, like you get all this kind of like story content. They got a first year hitting second. That kid could have some game. Then yeah, this is Professional Baseball Spirit, the Japanese baseball game. This game I will say this one does get a little bit, so in game I would say no, it doesn't, because you're going to play so many different high school teams. You'll start to recognize some of the same, but obviously they're getting new players. So yes, like the actual like playing baseball, no, it doesn't get repetitive. The menuing and like some of the story stuff, I will say can, especially like year over year, like a lot of the same events and like things will happen. Like you'll get the same announcements or whatever, like holidays and birthdays and things like that. So that stuff can get a little repetitive. What I will say is I feel like maybe you engage with that, or at least for me, I'll engage with that stuff more at the beginning of a save, like when my team's not winning. And then once we start playing more like meaningful games, I kind of don't care about I care more about the baseball than the like story stuff. So it kind of like repositions the focus. Recruiting is minimal. You get like, you know, maybe 5 or so, like between like 3 and 6 or 7 opportunities every winter. Once you finish up your fall season, just randomly the game will, like in the development, like where I have like the scroll on the bottom with all the options, there's one for I can like go find a recruit, and I just pick a region in Japan. That'll give me like 10 players or so to choose from, and I just try to ask them to come to my school, like, or pick one to ask to come, and I'll find out in the beginning of April whether or not they're going to show up. And sorry, English subtitles. This does not, but the upcoming game will have like full English. Oh, thank you for all those likes. I really appreciate that. That is so helpful. No good swings. Professional baseball spirit's what it's called. Two fastballs. Oh, that got over. Dang it. So I'm working on his speed. That's no good. You can't be letting those. And yeah, there are a lot of full dirt infields in Japan. Stadium we're playing in is actually one of the professional MPB stadiums, and it's the only one that's like this. The rest of them are mostly turf. Is franchise? I actually have no idea, because there's so much Japanese. I kind of punted on playing that in this because, like, I felt like contract negotiations and things like that were going to get weird. So this mode itself is engaging enough that I never actually bothered with franchise. It was a little too overwhelming. Like, I assume it is, but yeah, I can't actually give you firsthand. Oh. Dang it. There we go. Arnhem comes through. Only one. That's not horrible. We can get that back. Yep, just like that. So, got those up. I'm gonna take one swing at it at least. Just like that. Oh. Not getting over, but it's gonna score 2, maybe 3. I'll leave it at 2. Nice. Kurogane should be able to keep this up. So good. 171 off the bat. Love it. I'm surprised I didn't get to go with second and third like that. It's too early in the game. I feel like Tanaka's low-key killing it at the plate. Good for him.
Kurogane リードを広げるチャンスです。
Ooh. Didn't mean to swing there.
しっかり捉えた。面白い当たりになった。ワンバウンドヒットになりました。二塁ランナー三塁を回った。サードランナーホームイン。そしてセカンドランナーも三塁回って今ホームイン。春山ダメ押しの2点タイムリーヒット。期待に応え
All right, looking good. Oh, gives up 3. No, that's no. All right, that's fine.
バッターは2番の春山。2球目打ちました。
Oh, good little slice hit there. That works. These are not. There are some like regens of like NPB players inspired by, but generally it's all, I mean, it's all fictional high schoolers. And that's just in this game mode. Like the actual NPB full game mode has all real players, but this specific is kind of like when you get an NCAA and you get past, you know, the first, or like once all your recruits are like random generated, same idea. Great outing, Tanaka. I know you gave up the 4, but that is still very, very good pitching. I have not won the Summer Koshien yet. That's the goal, the end game goal for this stream series. Just want to get it done before we get to the new release. But I'm feeling really good about, if not this season, like the next 2 seasons, I think we've got a really, really good chance. And this right now is the spring, so even if we win this one, I'm not counting it, because this was an invitational. We only had to play 5 games. And we didn't have to like we pre-qualified based on results, not like single elimination. AR, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I just saw that comment about the physics. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at when I would say it feels a little arcadey when you play it. But if you can get past that, it's, you know, if you don't really care that much about like realism and are okay with just fun, it's worth it. At least that's my view. Double them up, yes. What's crazy, I still remember when I first started this series like a couple months ago and first started the save, and we could not turn a double play for anything. He's not gonna get there. He's so slow for a center fielder. It sucks.
ツーアウトランナー二塁。打席には2番バッター外崎。先ほどの打席、最後は見逃し三振に倒れています。ヒットでランナーを二塁に置いています。外へのスライダー、ここは見極めています。さあ4球目は何か。いいコースに投げてきました。追い込みました。ツーアウトながらランナー二塁。バッターボックスには外崎。なんとしてもここで止めたい。マウンド上岡。
There we go. Finish him off. On to the finals, baby. Let's go.
気持ちのこもったプレーはスタンド、そして我々にも伝わってきました。さあ。
Why did Nagami get out of that one? I don't know why I said that's so negative. Like, I'm actually happy for him. I feel like that sounded condescending. Hits against fastballs, hits against bad pitches, I guess. All right, cool. Tanaka went from a C to a B in fastball control. Love that. Special abilities has been released. I don't know what that translates to. Get some power and a well-deserved rest. All right, well, we made it to the finals. Let's not play in a prestigious. So this will be our toughest one, but we're already here. Why not just win the whole thing? Tanaka's not looking good. Hate to take out our ace for a finals, but got to do right by the team. Pitched a great game last game, so maybe we'll see him in like the 7th or the 8th if we need him.
春の甲子園大会決勝の模様をお届けいたします。一塁側高知代表名門四万十商工、経験豊富なメンバーが揃っています。対する三塁側東東京代表新鋭黒金、今大会の注目チーム。勝利をつかみ取るのはどちらか。間もなくプレーボールです。どんな1回の表。
Next patch, like game update, that I'm not sure.
最初は変化球できました。ボールが先行して2ボールナッシングです。3球目打ちました。
Yeah, sorry, I struggle to I don't really keep up with that in this game specifically. And I don't know how much is really going to get updated with this specific one until we get the new game. Just I feel like it's kind of end of life cycle. Oh, so July, that's a new game coming out. Like, that's a new release. So that's the 2026 version. For whatever reason, they don't really care about meeting like actual baseball season as their deadline. So they will release the game midsummer if they need to. And then just roster update come spring. It's kind of great. I think the philosophy a lot of people in sports games would love to see of just like release a game when it's finished, not because it's the new season, and just do roster updates in between. Though I will say, I think besides like a few minor updates, I actually do think it's kind of just going to be a reskin or for the new game. I don't think they're really changing much. They're not updating a ton. Except for the fact that it's, you know, getting translated worldwide. I kind of feel like that's big enough that I'm accepting. Like, I know one minor difference is high school mode specifically, they got a DH in real life, so that's getting updated. Which I think I'm a little sad for. I kind of like having my pitchers have to hit and strategize around it. I feel like it's very pure that way. But yeah, so we'll have DH start next year. この回1点を入れています。さあ、先制に成功してなおも追加点のチャンスを迎えています。2球目打ちました。ヒットになった。ホームに送球。チャンスを広げていきます。ツーアウトランナー三塁一塁。そしてバッターボックスには柳沢が入っています。さあ、チャンスが続いていきます。高めのボール。All right, there we go. センターに抜けました。2. Lead we're looking for. 1点追加します。期待に応えるバッティング。打順は7番長谷川。長谷川。この回2点を入れています。さあ、初球打ち。Get over. これはショートライナー。Almost. 黒金、先に点を取りました。2対0。All right, we start with the lead. See if we can hold it. 四万十商工、1回黒金。Just need Yosuke to eat innings. Keep runs off the board. DVB is a weird start for a prestigious team's leadoff hitter.
空振り見送りとテンポよく追い込んでいきます。打ちました。サードゴロです。柳沢。
Yeah, we'll take ground balls. Love that.
ワンアウトです。バッターは2番に入っている青木。まずは先頭の三浦を打ち取っています。空振り。
F contact is kind of weird for a second hitter. I mean, he's got B power, but
連続の空振りを取りました。
love it. Oh no, for sure, I get it, but I just mean like for the level of team that we're playing, a lot of times like they're going to be nothing less than a B in their starting lineup, at least not in the first like 7 guys. Like that's the sort of thing I expect out of like a mid-level team. Like the guy hitting now, I would have expected to hit leadoff, and then the guy hitting in this spot would have been like SA or like SSA. That's the type of stuff I've been running into whenever we get to the prestigious level. Oh, I've seen it like a bunch of times, I feel like, or at least one kid on a few different teams. Yeah, our fall regional final, that team was so good. Like, if I just threw anything in the zone, they were just taking it to the fence at minimum, if not over the fence. Like, there was nothing I could do. Mixing my pitch speeds, doing everything you're supposed to, and no chance. No, it's not.
そして打席には山浦が入ります。さあアウトカウントが1つ増えましたが得点圏にランナーは残した状態。外のボール打っていった。レフトが前に出る。レフトの前でワンバウンドヒットになる。ホームへ。レフト前ヒット。これでマルチ。そしてバッターボックスには柳沢が入っています。さあチャンス。
Yeah, I have a comment that I'm gonna about this game that I'm gonna keep to myself until after, so I don't want to jinx anything.
これが2球目。ボール先行。さあ次は狙っていきたいところ。内のボール打っていった。ワンバウンドヒットになった。サードランナーがホームに帰ってきました。柳沢。期待に応えるバッティングを見せる。そして打席には長谷川が入ります。さあなおもチャンスの場面。引っ張った。サードゴロ。サード取った。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure streamers curse works exactly like commentators curse. As soon as you make a dumb comment, exactly what you think is going to happen will happen.
Oh,
I don't think you can make it. Go, 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 go. Nope. Ah. 3番バッター加藤。ヒットとフォアボールでチャンスを広げています。黒金。 That might be gone. Oh. So good. I'm gonna let Tanaka throw the 6. Yep, perfect. All we needed from him. You know what? Can Kanazawa get 3 outs? He can. That's his first appearance. Might be his only appearance ever. I mean, with a 7-run lead, why not? And I had artillery in the back. I just figured if I could see if I could save him some outs. And just go with my 8th and 9th inning guys.
Kurogane 大きく点差をつけて最終回を迎えています。これで追い込みました。変化球で
Go, one down.
ワンアウトです。一球一球会場スタンドがざわめいています。
I love those bits. Like all the camera shots and stuff like that to set the tone. Such good atmosphere in this game. Oh, come on.
速いボールで追い込んでいます。これは見極めます。引っ張った。レフトライナー掴んでこれで2アウトです。優勝に向けてあとアウト1つ。打席には4番バッター鴨下。先ほどの打席はセカンドゴロに倒れています。2アウトになっています。さあ勝利まであと1アウトとなりました。さあ岡、これで追い込んだ。打ちました。ライン際に打球が飛んでいる。出ました。ファウルボールです。
2 strikes on him. We contact, gets it done. Let's soak it in. It's not the end game goal, but I feel like it's definitely a huge step. Kind of proves we can hang with the best of them. Maybe got a little lucky with the draw. No super prestigiouses. That's kind of a big factor. And then the thing I was going to say, like earlier in the game, I said I wasn't going to jinx it. I think that was the worst prestigious team we've ever played. Like that felt like a mid-level. They were really not a threat. Huge rep boost though. We're almost a super prestigious. Oh, what did Kato get out of that? He had a huge game. Hitting against fastballs. Yeah, let's go. Did Naka get anything good? Oh, he didn't really pitch. Never mind. Kanazawa did though. Oh, that's funny for his first one. Good for him. All right, maybe we get some use out of him this summer. Okay, we got S against lefties. That's cool. Our first ever victory in the Koshien Championship. Let's go. Finally reached the top of the nation. Feels like I'm dreaming. Now we're going for the double. If we can win the spring and the summer, that's the goal. All right, next match is going to be Spring Tokyo. Yeah, Osaka had a great game. Due to our school's recent performance, it seems the public is starting to pay attention to the coach. I am known as a great team in the Kanto region. Kikawa's title has been upgraded to Dr. K. That's cool. So games are, number of games is variable, because so the big tournaments are all single elimination. So technically you could play as few as 3 official games and then maybe get a few random practice matches thrown in over the course of a year. Or if you keep winning, you keep playing. So yeah, there is no set number. And then number of available tournament games can vary from region to region. Like the bigger the region, the more you might have to play to advance. All right, I think that's going to be a great place to call it. That's Spring Koshien win. So yeah, thanks everybody for being here. Watching live, I may jump on a little bit later today. I need to see, because I also need to do some other content stuff, some editing, things like that. Make sure these things are all ready to go up for the VOD. And speaking of, if you are watching on the YouTube VOD later in the future, whatever, I can't talk anymore. I've been at this way too long. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, please do all that YouTube stuff, the like, the share, the subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Cheers.